Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it, his experience start to finish. Quick note before we begin, there's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So, this electric bike has basically become part of my daily routine. I was worried it wouldn't handle the hills in my neighborhood. But there are a couple that feel downright steep, around 40 to 45 degrees, and this electric bike manages them with a bit of effort from me, not a miracle. I've put about 110 miles on it now, using it every day for short trips, and I've even snuck it out on lunch breaks. There was one time I dashed across the area to unlock a gate for someone in an emergency, and I actually got there before the maintenance crew. They were a little salty about it, which was kind of funny. I really dig the styling on this bike. It looks sharp, but yes, it's heavy. I'm okay with that because it feels solid once you're riding. The rear rack situation has been a bigger bother. It's the kind of thing where I wish there were a clean factory option, but the reality is you're probably going to have to get something custom if you want to haul cargo back there. I did manage to rig up a clamp under the seat using a light bar mount from a dune buggy and lock it in that way. It's not pretty, but it works, and it's secure enough for light stuff like coats or a small bag. Now the tires, the first tire went flat in under 10 minutes, which was a rude wake-up call. I'll own that, it was partly my fault, but I was shocked at how flimsy they felt. I got myself home by wrapping the inner tube with duct tape and borrowing a portable air compressor. I promptly bought patches, and honestly, this bike should ship with patches. When you take the tires off to patch them, grab some dish soap. Soaking them makes it way easier to get the tire off without destroying everything. Since then, I've dealt with two flats, and goat heads don't make it easy. I'm in the middle of installing tire liners to avoid another round. The battery life is another sore point in the real world. People say you're not going to hit 50 miles, and that tracks from my experience too. I've charged the battery about 10 times and rack up 110 miles. So I'm charging almost every night, sometimes after every 12 miles. If I forget, I'm pedaling home by hand, which isn't the end of the world, but not ideal if you're not in decent shape. I'm seriously thinking about a second battery after a year or so, just to keep the range honest. Despite the hiccups, I'm at 177 miles now, and I've had two flats in total. I still love this bike, it's fun. And the rack experiments look a little nutty, but it's locked in and I keep it light. The cruiser riding position feels comfortable. The storage under the frame is a win, and the included bag and cup holder make quick trips handy. Assembly was straightforward, and the UL certification gives some peace of mind. The front brake needed alignment because the front wheel isn't mounted on the frame, but that was an easy fix. I'd still buy this over others in the same category, even with the R8's tempting storage options and the fact that this one uses mechanical brakes. This is a joy to ride, and for all its quirks, it just works for me. That's everything for this one. Thanks for sticking around. I hope this gave you a clear idea of the product. If you want, you can find it in the description, and there may be some discounts available too.